Cool day. We're finding some very light rain or light sprinkles showing up on Titan radar tonight, extending over from the Greenville area all the way through western sections of Alabama. As we zoom in and take a little closer look, keep in mind this is very light activity falling as very light rain or just sprinkles tonight. Some of the heavier activity right now in Knoxville County. You see a few little specks of yellow here and there. All of this rain is falling through many layers of dry air and even drier at the surface. So most of this, or I should say a lot of this, is evaporating before it hits the ground. And I'm expecting this very light activity to continue across northern and central sections of Mississippi tonight. But I think overall, most folks will stay on the dry side, and much heavier rainfall is in the forecast as we work our way into the latter part of the weekend. Temperatures across the area tonight in the middle to upper 30s and lower 40s. One of the warmer spots right now in Pickensville, Alabama there. It was a very nice late January day across the area. Plenty of sunshine to go around, and with that sunshine, that allowed our afternoon highs to rise into the lower to middle 50s. Now keep in mind, it's been 10 days since we have been above 50 degrees, so it was very nice to see that today. But no rainfall today, plenty of sunshine, and that no rainfall story still holds true tonight on local Titan radar, and temperatures across the area under clear skies. And
all right, time now for weather. The sunshine felt great today.
Yes,
wasn't it nice to see the sun today after the clouds? And yes, the snow was even nice over the past couple of days, but nothing like some good sunshine to get the weekend started, and temperatures finally making their way back into the 40s. Just doesn't get much better than that. We'll talk more about temperatures coming up in your 7-day forecast in just a few moments. Right now, let's go to local Titan radar, and you will see that no precipitation is being found across the WTVA coverage area, and really none is expected, not only tonight or throughout the day tomorrow, but really as we head throughout most of the 7-day period, with our next best chance, which is a small chance, moving back in the forecast for late next week. Temperatures across the area right now, they've already cooled down from the 40s into the middle to upper 30s. It's 36 in North Carrollton, 35 in Vardaman, 34 in Baldwin, 36 in Louisville, 37 in New Hope, 35 right now in Bear Creek, Alabama. The official high in Tupelo today was 48 degrees after a morning low of 23. The normals for this time of year, 53 and 31, and no precipitation. Phone, it's always available to you. It's the word on the street. If you haven't heard about it yet, you need to call it. The number is 823-1030. And this Saturday's Scott Shot of the Week was sent in by Dan Fortenberry of Tupelo, Mississippi. And Dan sent me a picture there, obviously, of the snow there on the bird feeder. A cardinal enjoying some of that snow, as many I know of the kids and even a few adults enjoyed the snow just a couple of days ago. Dan, a very nice looking picture. Thanks so much for sending that one to me. If you would like to see your weather photo become Scott Shot of the Week, send me your weather picture to scottshot@WTVA.com. And remember to watch every Saturday evening on WTVA News Live at 6 to see if your photo has made Scott Shot of the Week. That's a look at TrueView Weather. Robert and Julie, back to you.
Thank you, Scott. MSU versus LSU on the hardwood.
Well, if the wintry weather wasn't exciting enough for you last night, we have yet round 2 for parts of the WTVA coverage area tonight. A snow advisory has been issued until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, since the 6 o'clock newscast, as I told you in first weather, we've had a few more counties added to this snow advisory, including Benton and Tippah County, also Panola County, as well as Quitman County. If you live anywhere within one of these counties shaded in white, 1 to 2 inches of snowfall accumulation will be possible by tomorrow morning. You say the reason for the snow advisory? Well, once again tonight we're seeing plenty of moisture stream in from the southwest to the north and east. Obviously the green indicating the rainfall, where you start to see the temperature, the color start to change over into a pink, and there to the white indicating more of a snow sleet mix, and the pink indicating more of a sleet freezing rain mix. That's where the colder temperatures are starting to interact with this moisture. So we are dealing with at least 3 or 4 different types of precipitation across the WTVA coverage area tonight. Zooming out a little further to the south and west, there's the bulk of the moisture that will be affecting our area over the next, say, 3 to 6 hours. And where those colder temperatures are, which I think that most of them will stay bottled up across extreme northern Mississippi, that is where we'll start to see some of this rain mixed with some snow, sleet, and freezing rain during the overnight hours. Temperatures across the area right now, it's cold. 36 in Coffeyville, 37 in Manatee, 38 in Mantachie, 34. Notice a little cooler in extreme north and northwestern sections of Mississippi, 34 in Abbeville as well as Kossuth, 37 in Russellville, Alabama, and a little warmer in Brooksville. You guys are checking in at 39 degrees. The official high in Tupelo today was 42 degrees after a morning low of 32. The normals for this time of year, 52 and 31, and just 5/100ths of an inch of rain or precipitation has fallen in the gauge since midnight. The reason for the wintry weather once again tonight, well, this pesky low pressure system, just like last night, has moved just a little further to the east, but it still remains in the Gulf and it's pumping plenty of moisture into what we already have cold temperatures that are already lying across the Mid-South. Unlike last night, I think most of the wintry weather tonight will be right along the Tupelo area and then points to the north. And the reason for that, I think most of the colder temperatures will be bottled up into extreme northern sections of Mississippi. Now, TrueCast tonight will we'll show you this very well. It's doing a great job picking up on the mixed bag of precipitation so far in the northwestern sections of Mississippi. As we head into the overnight hours, I stopped it at 3 o'clock just to show you that most of the snowfall and most of the wintry precipitation will remain north of the Tupelo area, but notice as we head throughout the day tomorrow, the moisture will start pushing off to the east, and that system in the Gulf will start heading off to our south and east, and due to that, I'm expecting clouds to be on the decrease as we head into tomorrow night, as yet once again temperatures fall back down into the lower 20s. Snowfall totals across the area, once again just another product we can offer you through TrueView, just showing you that most of the snow and wintry precipitation as far as accumulations are concerned will occur north of the Tupelo area, especially right along our counties bordering right there the Tennessee border. So for tonight, I am expecting overcast skies with rain likely. Once again, this rain will start to mix with sleet and some snow mainly north of the Tupelo area. I believe it will change over to all snow in the counties such as Marshall, Tippah, as well as Benton counties, Alcorn counties, Tishomingo counties. I think you guys at some point in time will see a change over to all snow. And once again, that snow advisory means that if you lived in one of those counties highlighted in white, then be expecting anywhere from 1 to 2 inches possible by tomorrow morning. And throughout the day tomorrow, I'm expecting mostly cloudy skies with a slight chance of a shower or a flurry. Highs warming to the upper 30s and lower 40s. So one thing for sure, the cold weather will stick around. 40 tomorrow in Tupelo, 42 in Columbus, and 39 in Oxford. The TrueView 7-day forecast is showing that after tomorrow, partly cloudy skies Saturday through Thursday. So we start to dry out and we start to clear out a little bit with highs remaining in the 40s and 30s. Overnight lows remaining very cold in the teens and 20s. If you want to keep yourself up to date with your local forecast, you can do so 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through TrueView weather phone. It's updated at least 3 times a day. Give it a call if you haven't yet at 823-1030. That's a look at TrueView weather. Craig and Kathy, back to you.
Thank you, Scott. Weather after a small amount of rain last night for most of us. It was another warm one this afternoon. Let's check in now with Scott Agner for our first look at TrueView weather. Scott.
Yeah, Kathy, it was another pretty warm and pleasant Wednesday across the area. You mentioned it rained a little bit last night. We also had a few isolated showers, even a few isolated thunder showers today, and that was welcome news considering we haven't seen much of the rainfall business in the month of March. We remain dry across the WTVA coverage area tonight. Titan radar only indicating a very light shower in southwestern Tennessee north of the Corinth area, and temperatures across the region right now in the 60s and lower 70s, 72 in the bigger city of Memphis, 64 in Columbus, 65 in Greenwood, 67 in the city of Tupelo. We do have more unseasonably warm temperatures to talk about in the forecast for the next couple of days, and also pretty good chance for rainfall as we head into the weekend. We'll cover that plus much more coming up in your complete TrueView weather forecast. Kathy?
A local couple has found an interesting design plan for their retirement home.
Scott Agner is at the mall at Barnes Crossing and joins us now live with more details on this program. Scott?
Yeah, good evening, Guy. Good evening, everyone. Our main goal tonight, well, over the next week or so, is to get this box filled up with some coats. We're out supporting the coat drive, as Guy just mentioned, live at the Barnes Crossing Mall. Join with us today is from the Family Resource Center, Ms. Sheila Davis, and also President of the MOSA, Bob Roberts. Sheila, we'll start with you first. Now, you guys actually do the distributing of the coats. Exactly what all goes into that?
Well, what goes into the clients come in, or anyone, we serve 23 counties, and anyone can come in that needs a coat. We want to make sure that all students, parents, grandparents, anyone that's in need have a coat for the winter.
Because definitely as cold as temperatures were just a few nights ago in the teens, it would be hard to imagine someone going out without some sort of at least heavy or light jacket on.
Right, and you'd be surprised how many people actually come in that don't really have a coat. And our thing is to make sure we get as many people as possible, senior citizens, young babies, toddlers, kids in school, people who are working, to make sure they have coats.
So all sizes are all welcome.
Sizes,
That's
all
right.
sizes.
Now, to my left, to your right, is the president of the MOSA, Mr. Bob Roberts. And Mr. Roberts, you guys actually do the collecting of the coats. What about some of these drop-off locations that people can drop off the coats or jackets?
They can, of course, at the Barnes Crossing Mall. That's our location tonight. We also have a box at North Mississippi medical center, wellness center, Lifeway Christian bookstore in front of the mall, Walmart in Fulton, Pontotoc, Gloucester Street in Tupelo. And we appreciate all you guys' help, and I tell you what, we really do need your help. Fill these boxes up with coats for these kids.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Roberts, Miss Davis. Thank you so much for joining us today. Our main goal is to get all these boxes around the area filled up with jackets. We need them, folks. And it was definitely a nice day today to get out and drop off some coats. Exactly how long will the warmer temperatures stick around? Dick Rice has your complete TrueView weather forecast coming up after this.
Scott Agner has details in our first look at TrueView weather. Scott?
Yeah, Robert, if you were outside at all today, maybe enjoying some of that music over at the New Albany Music Festival or possibly even some barbecue over at the Tupelo Hog Roast, you know that it was a picture-perfect Saturday across the Mid-South. Plenty of sunshine, afternoon highs on average only in the upper 70s. And as we take a peek at Titan radar tonight, showing no rainfall, not only close to home, but really anywhere across the southeastern United States. And temperatures across the region right now have cooled quickly. Robert and Julie, it was a very nice Saturday across the area. The good news is it looks like we'll have a few more days of this before we have to start talking showers and thunderstorms heading into the middle part of next week. Local Titan radar is scanning the skies tonight, showing that everyone across the WTVA coverage area is on the dry side tonight. Pay no attention to this green here. This is just a little bit of false echo or false return showing up right around the radar side. Temperatures right now have fallen from the 70s and to right around 80 degrees today down to the lower 60s at 61 right now in Taylor, 60 in Mabin, 60 in Noxapater, 60 right now in Guntown, 61 in Caledonia, and it's 62 in Russellville, Alabama. Right now in the city of Tupelo under clear skies, the temperature is 63 degrees, making a relative humidity of 65%. Winds are out of the south but remain light at around 3 miles per hour, and the pressure's at 30.12, and it is on the rise. The official high in Tupelo today, yeah, we managed to reach the big 80 after a morning low of 46. Normals for this time of year, 75 and 50, and no rain has fallen in the city since midnight. The satellite and radar composite over the past 6 hours simply showing clear skies across northern Mississippi and western Alabama this evening. We are not only clear close to home, but we are clear across a good part of the southeastern United States as a very, very strong area of high pressure continues to dominate our weather tonight. This high will really not be moving that much over the next 24 hours, so I'm expecting dry weather to persist tonight and throughout your Sunday. Also, with clockwise rotation around high pressure, that will mean southeasterly winds will continue across the Mid-South tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. These southerly winds will keep overnight lows up a bit tonight from where they were this morning, and they will also allow afternoon highs tomorrow to warm up on average a degree or two warmer than what we experienced today. TrueCast showing clear skies across the Twin States tonight. This trend will hold true during your overnight hours, even around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. But notice as we head into Sunday afternoon, a few more clouds starting to build here and there, a few more clouds starting to approach from the west. However, with that strong high in control, any rainfall will have a very, very hard time pushing into northern Mississippi and western Alabama. And although a few more clouds will be around tomorrow, afternoon highs will have no problem reaching the upper 70s and yes, even a few lower 80s. So for tonight, checking the TrueView forecast, mostly clear skies, overnight lows in the upper 40s and lower 50s, 51 in Oxford, 50 in Tupelo, 49 in Columbus, 48 in Hamilton, Alabama. Winds will be out of the southeast at around 5 miles per hour. And heading into your Sunday, I'm expecting mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Afternoon highs much like today in the upper 70s and lower 80s. 80 tomorrow in Tupelo, 81 in Grenada, 81 in Columbus, 79 in Corinth tomorrow. Winds will be out of the south and they'll pick up a little bit, be breezy at times at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Your exclusive TrueView 7-day forecast is showing partly cloudy skies heading into the first part of next week, Monday and Tuesday, but you got to love those afternoon highs in the lower 80s. Our next storm system approaches towards the middle part of the week. Late Wednesday night throughout the day on Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, highs only in the upper 70s. Will remain dry on Friday before, yes, another chance for showers and thunderstorms work their way back into the forecast heading into next weekend. Don't forget about the TrueView weather phone. If you need your local forecast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, then you need to call 823-1030. That's a look at your TrueView weather forecast. Robert and Julie, back to you.